I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard. He's got a reach of 70 inches, and he stands 175 centimeters tall. And he'll be facing Reid, the Grim Reaper. He's 5'9", weighing in at 159 pounds with a 76-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
It's Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the four kings of boxing alongside Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, and Thomas Hearns. He may be the best of the bunch. Robin Grim Reaper Reid. He's the former super middleweight champion of the world in both the WBC and IBO.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Runcorn, England, here is a super middleweight champion of the world, the Reaper Man, Robin Reid.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Look at that right hand. And they blocked the right uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
That jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match, mate.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh no, Robin Reid in some serious trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Did you see that? Robin Reid needs to get out of jail and quick. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, 5, come to me.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little.
Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That left uppercut doesn't score. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Incredible work rate. And he misses with the left uppercut. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering.
Allow your work all the way through pain.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. That jab doesn't score. Neither fighter willing to slow down. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
Todd, I was a fighter had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. Punch, counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round.
You've been coasting this fight, and you're going to let him get.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
nothing but air on that left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And Sugar is in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Catch and shoot. Missing with the left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
The straight right just misses. Away that right hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now.
Oh my God, Johnny! Sugar Ray Leonard dazed! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Leonard just got rocked! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Reid may get knocked out here, and it's just too much for the Grim Reaper. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Reid in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
But you're still letting your power shot. Good work.
But okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Don't worry.
Good work. Just keep him on the end of the jab.
This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can't connect with that right hook. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight,
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And it looks like this fight will continue. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear.
The fight's not over yet.
There's the bell to start round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook was off target. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We've done all that work.
Gaps will appear. Don't be looking at the one shot.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He parries away the left uppercut. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Good man. You stay focused? Good. Don't let him back.
There's the bell to start round 9. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. The other side.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Reid in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a play.
Just take the round.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh no, Robin Reid in some serious trouble. And Reid goes to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Those counter punches have to hurt. counterpunch. Down goes Reid. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.